Hi everyone, this is BlueCoolNux welcoming you to episode 13 of Mini Logo Evolution. Today's subject, requested by Laura Freeman, helped bring some television and movie studio logos to life, and was the mastermind behind the Ice Age and Rio franchises. You probably already know where I'm going with this. It's Blue Sky Studios. The company was founded in February of 1987 by Chris Wedge, Carl Ludwig, Eugene Jabretsky, Allison Brown, David Brown, and Michael Ferraro. The latter four founders had previously worked on the 1982 Disney classic, Tron. Blue Sky's first notable work was actually the Nicktoons Blob ident that Nickelodeon aired from 1992 to 1999. They later went on to produce full-length animated films, beginning with Ice Age in 2002. The studio was acquired by 20th Century Fox, now 20th Century Studios, in 1997, and the studio would later move from White Plains, New York to Greenwich, Connecticut on January 5th of 2009. On December 14th of 2017, it was announced that 21st Century Fox's key assets would be acquired by the Walt Disney Company. Blue Sky was involved in this purchase, which was complete by March 20th of 2019. Unfortunately, during the hardships of, let's just say, the 2020 pandemic, Disney announced on February 9th of 2021 that they would commence closure of Blue Sky in April of that year, saying that due to the financial effects of the pandemic, operating a third animation studio was not viable. Subsequently, most of Blue Sky's upcoming projects were cancelled, except for their animated film adaptation of the webcomic Nimona, which was revived by Annapurna Pictures, Netflix, and DNEG Feature Animation, and released officially on June 30th of 2023. Blue Sky closed their doors on April 10th of 2021, handing their assets to Disney. Their last official production was Ice Age Scrat Tales, released as a Disney Plus miniseries on April 13th of 2022. I'll have you know right now, that history segment took a very long time to put together. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to talk about the logos of Blue Sky Studios. Their first logo was this. I'm going to call it Blue Streak, and it was used from March 15th of 2002 to February 4th of 2005. There is a variant where the logo appears in a white oval, making this logo somewhat resemble the next logo. Because both versions of this logo are still, I'm not going to play videos. This is an okay design. I should make it clear though that the regular version appears on TV trailers for the studio's films, and the oval variant appears on video game adaptations of said films, specifically the Robots video game and the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS versions of Ice Age and The Meltdown. It's the next logo that appeared on the actual films. Speaking of which, the next logo is this. I'm going to call it the oval. I know, so original, and it was used from March 11th of 2005 to July 13th of 2012. I have three versions of this logo. The first one is on a turquoise background. The second variant is on a white background. And the last variant is of a later version of this logo and is on a black background. I remember seeing this logo quite a bit growing up, but I can only really remember small portions of the films they appeared on, such as Rio and Ice Age Continental Drift. That being said though, I do like this logo. It's quite an upgrade compared to its predecessor. We're already at our last stop. Blue Sky's final logo was this. Now, whilst writing this video script, I was struggling to come up with a nickname for this logo, and the best that I could think of was The Tilt, but you can leave your nicknames for this logo in the comments. This logo was seen from May 24th of 2013 to April 13th of 2022. I have a variant where the logo fades out sooner and slower than normal. This is a great logo for 2013. The CGI is very well done, and the logo itself is very comical and funny. And that concludes this mini logo evolution on Blue Sky Studios. I haven't really watched the company's films all that much, but that might change in the future. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay cool!